Love Island USA season 7 episode 7 has finished. Let's just have a little recap. We pick up where Bella has left the villa. Huda is talking to Jeremiah later, and she's like, "Oh, I can't, that's just the way men are scary. That's the way they are." And I remember she said that. I'm like, "Huda, baby, like look in the mirror, my sister. Look at Jeremiah in the eyes. You're being scammed yourself. You can't see. You can't see it." They end up going on a date later in the episode, and while they're out, or actually before they even go, like Ace is talking to Orlandria. He's saying like, "Do you think that's real?" Like he's thinking like Hood is more invested. I feel like he's a little question mark maybe. And Orlandria is saying like, I feel like at first I was worried about love bombing, but now I'm just trying to support my girl and whatever. After they come back from the date in the evening, Hood says to Jeremiah like, "Are you closed off?" And he's like, "No, but it'd be really hard for someone to turn my head." Who knows what's gonna happen with those two? But that's basically their update. Um, Ace is. Well, let me save Ace to then actually. Shelly and Austin is. Shelly's like getting feelings for this guy, and it's like, no, I need you to get like this is not what we need for you. We need a bombshell for you, and for Olandria as well, because Olandria is like asking Taylor like multiple times now for what she needs, and I feel like if you have to ask someone more than once for something you need to make you feel more comfortable or whatever, it's not a good sign. You should be able to ask once, and if it doesn't happen after one time, then it's like, okay, that's not your man. That's obviously they don't care that much. And also Olandria's making this man breakfast, and Taylor's talking to Ace saying, "I don't really find her physically. I'm not physically attracted to her, whatever." And by the end of the episode, they're like kissing the photo booth a little bit, and we'll see. But I really want her. I need her to get a bombshell. I need her just to move away from Taylor because it's not happening. There's some other things happening in the Ville, like other couples getting on. Oh yeah, Sierra and Nick. We found in the preview, and this happened this episode. Found out that Nick kissed Bella, basically shortly before he kissed her in the photo booth, like kissed them both passionately type thing. So she talked to him later, like tell me about that beforehand because it was kind of embarrassing finding that out, like in the like not knowing from you. We'll see what happens there. Again, I wasn't surprised that Nick picked Sierra over Bella, but that's where that is. Ace and Shelly talked a little bit, and Austin had a little bit of a crash out watching them talk. But he actually was saying everything right, and I was like, not me agreeing with Austin here. While people are starting to like Austin a little bit, whoa. But Ace is like he's just weird, and this is leading into like with the Maya situation. He chose Maya over Shelly in the week coupling, and the same night he pulls her and he's like, "Hey, so I'm still open. I don't want to cuddle. I'm not really affectionate, so like chill." She gets like emotional. She's like, "You're kind of giving player vibes," and later, like he says to her, like, "Please stop calling me babe." She just says babe to like everybody. It's like not that big of a deal, but he's like pulling away. He's like, "I don't want to do it." He's saying it's like in his like behind the scenes, like, "Did I waste my pick?" And by the end of the episode, they were talking. He's like, "I want to be cool. I want to be friends." Like it's just weird. But it's like you're now the preview was like a Maya and Shelly beefing. It's like, ugh. We'll see what happens next.